Hello everyone. Today we will do socialism. Array. Today we will do socialism, and you know that we have come across this word socialism when we were doing Marx. Okay. After this we will go towards Marxism, but before that understand we have done liberalism अच्छे से, and liberalism, although socialism is a very pristine thing, it is not very new. ठीक है, एंशियंट ग्रीक टाइम से सोशलिज्म कीवर्ड सोसाइटी, सो एंशियंट ग्रीक टाइम से ही सोसाइटी को इम्पोर्टेंस हैज बीन अ नॉर्म, सो इट इज़ नॉट अ न्यू थिंग. ठीक है, इट इज़ ओल्ड, नॉट न्यू, बट इसका लेट्स से prime or importance has come, or let's say liberated, when liberalism started taking roots. Socialism developed as one of the foremost criticism of liberalism because capitalist policies were leading to, let's say, inequalities, or let's say hardest hazardous conditions of workers. So obviously बात है, when you are talking about merit, and when you are talking about equality of opportunity, obviously not all people belong to the same circumstances, not all have same rich parents, not all have same education, and this is why socialism started taking roots as criticism. Now, understand, socialism is not one thing. You cannot define socialism in one context. This is socialism. There are a lot of ideologies that come under the ideology of socialism. So understand it like this: that if this is socialism, then there are various types of socialism. We are going to see all of those. So it has been said that socialism is like a hat that everyone wears. Everyone wears. Everyone. सब पहनते हैं इस टोपी को. And because everyone is wearing it, it has lost its shape. Why everyone is wearing it? Because right to vote has now been allotted to everybody, even the workers. Even the workers now have right to vote. What does it mean? It means that, let's say, India, if we talk about India, that means all the poor people of the world, of India at least, कितने होंगे अराउंड, समझ लो 99% सब पुअर ही हैं. Now all of these 99% right to vote means everybody has got one vote, and every vote is one. And politics is all about number game. Election is all about number games. And poor are more, rich are less. So what kind of, let's say if you are Modi, so what kind of policies will you favor in your manifesto? You will talk about, okay, I will give 6,000 rupees to everyone, farmers. I will give this, I will give that, I will bring jobs, I will provide jobs. These are socialist ways. Why are you going for that? Because you need to get the votes of these poor people. And poor people would not vote you if you start saying that, bhai, I will make environment conducive for business. I will make big factories. I will, let's say, decrease corporate taxes. No, you would not say that. What you would say, कि I would decrease the tax of common man. ठीक है, I will increase the slab 5 lakh rupees, no income tax. I will go for these policies. Why? Because I have to come to power, and because these kind of things, policies, and The manifesto has more appeal. More appeal to whom? To the poor. Then they will vote कि if Modi is coming, it means अच्छे दिन आएंगे. किसके अच्छे दिन? अंबानी के तो पहले ही अच्छे दिन है. तो आएंगे किसके? गरीबों के भाई. So it has more appeal towards the poor. That is why this socialism ideology is never going to be, let's say, old thing. It will always be relevant, especially in party politics. Okay, if that is clear, let's talk about the origin of socialism. So obviously, capitalism started origin वैसे ancient Greek time से ही है, but foremost in the front it never came. In the front it only came when capitalism became dominant, and capitalism being just an economic doctrine. You remember, if you remember the historical materialism, or let's say Hegel we have done, what was Hegel suggesting? एक आइडिया होगा, उसका एंटीथेसिस होगा, इन दोनों में क्लैश होगा, फिर प्रोडक्ट आएगा, रिजल्ट आएगा. देयर इज ऑलवेज द डायलैक्टिक्स गोइंग ऑन. कार्ल मार्क्स का हिस्टोरिकल मटेरियलिज्म said the same thing. So what was the antithesis that will come along with capitalism? Socialism. So if capitalism is an economic doctrine, socialism also is an economic doctrine. ठीक है. Capitalism talks about what? What is the core principle in capitalism? In capitalism, the core principle is liberty. They talk about equality of opportunity. Whereas we see that socialism talks about what? Socialism talk about not liberty. It talks about equality. It is the core principle of socialism. And not just any kind of equality. We are not talking about moral equality. Moral equality is liberal thing. They talk about the liberal. Their liberal values are about moral. Why moral? So that they can engage in any activity that they want. Yeah, even if you are polluting environment, everything is allowed. When we talk about socialism, we are talking about social as well as economic equality. We are not merely talking about कि भाई man is equal and every person. Understand? Liberalism talked about equality. Why? Because they had to come. Middle class was the emerging class. Middle class was the emerging capitalist class, and they had to be equal as the princes and the nobles who were on the top. That is why they were talking about moral kind of equality. They never talked about social or economic equality. Why? Because obviously they were in control of industry. They knew that they can generate wealth, and if they can generate wealth, they can amass property. But there is no way to get property. Property is a hereditary concept. That is why equality they wanted. Equality. तो उनका equality of opportunity is not just equality of opportunity, it is equality of opportunity to obtain property. Socialism talk about equality of social and economic terms. It should not be like one person has 10,000 hectares of land and one person has no land. No, no, no. At least this person should also have na 2-3,000 hectare if this person is having 10,000. So what they are talking about? They talk about equality of outcomes. Distributive principle. Liberal order में if we see, it is proportionate, proportional to your merit, proportional to your value, market value. Market will decide what is your value, and if you are poor, it means you don't have any value. That is why the distribution of resources did not happen more with you. You are not very hardworking, you do not have more skills. That is why you are poor. They do not talk about this. They talk about absolute equality. They want कि भाई if he is poor, it is not because he is poor, or let's say he is बेवकूफ. It is because circumstances, social, society, society has been engaged in such norms that has made this person to remain in poverty. Let's talk about socialism concept of man. So according to them, man is an island. He's a part of continent. What does this mean? Island is away from continent. So understand that man is not one atomistic man like the liberal view. He is not an atomistic man. He is not self sufficient. Society has a very major role to play. What was the Marx conception of society? That you create society for your necessities. Society is for your basic necessities, society should provide. That is why you live in society. Socialism talk about fraternity. Fraternity is brotherhood, because if you society is giving you so much, obviously you need to have peace. You need to be having a feeling of brotherhood with each other, because every person is linked. Every job is important. If a person is, let's say, collecting garbage, will you do your garbage? No, he is doing. That job is also equally important. There is nothing like this job is better, this job is better. You cannot live with this job, you cannot live without this job. All jobs are important. So it should not be like कि you are defining कि this job is important, so we will allocate more resources to these. This job is less important, so let's allot only 10 rupees to this. No, all jobs are important. So they do not talk about proportionate proportionate distribution, they do not talk about. So conception of society obviously will be natural for them. Why it will be natural? Because man cannot live without it. Man की basic necessity who will fulfill? Society. So society is natural. Without society, man is not man. You call man with society. Hence, society is before man. Before society, what is man? Just an animal. Then society, when gets established, then you are a man. Okay, let's talk about the concept of freedom. They do not talk about liberty. Liberty also means freedom, but liberty is a term that liberals use. So, to dissociate the word freedom from liberty, they have used this word freedom specifically for socialism. That is freedom from necessities, freedom from your basic necessities. You are free only when you do not have to work for your food and everything. Then only you can do what you want to do. Be an artist. How can you be an artist if you have to work for food and rent and, let's say, other educations etc? So what is this liberal liberty? According to them, as we have done in Karl Marx, liberty is nothing but alienation. Alienation. Further, Gramsci gives further type of alienation. ठीक है? So we have done that. We have seen that. Now, what is the nature of state? Here we have disagreement among the various types of socialism that exist. Some want state-led development. Some want state-less society. State-led, as we have seen, Lasky, who was teacher of Nehru, on his principles only this Fabian school is based upon. Fabianism is a type of variety of socialism. Then we have Marxist version, Marxism, Marx socialism. There we have seen that it leads to communism, which is a stateless society. No need of state. According to him, state is an instrument of capitalist class. In Fabian, state is the director of economy. State is directing the direction where economy will go. State is allocating jobs. State is allocating resources. ठीक है, state is taking care. So how to bring socialism? How to bring socialism? So obviously here also we will see disagreement. We have seen Marxist, in Marxist term, we have seen that he wanted a violent, bloody revolution. He wanted a revolutionary method. Now, why was this important for Marx? Because understand, during the times of Marx, he believed in class struggle. And what were the two classes that he talked about? Capitalist class and worker class. Obviously, working class do not have right to vote. So obviously they cannot ever come in power. So what method remains to them? Revolutionary method. Meanwhile, there are some socialist schools which believe in peaceful constitutional mechanisms. Obviously, you can have peaceful constitutional mechanism only when you have right to vote. तभी तो workers और चाय वाला can become PM and help their people. ठीक है? So this means that there are two different kind of socialisms. One is before Marx and one is after Marx. Obviously, Karl Marx, because of his huge contribution, becomes the, what is the geographic term? Watershed. Watershed, divide. So, what were the previous ways of establishing socialism? The workers were appealing to the conscience of capitalism. Understand? Gandhi, Gandhi also did this, appealing to the conscience of the colonialist conscience. कहीं तो होगी नैतिकता. Now, according to Marx, this way was utopian. Utopian. Conscience में क्योंकि Marx did not believe. According to him, conscience, soul, religion, nation, they were what? False consciousness. That is why he wanted to develop true consciousness. Only when you have true consciousness, the class in itself become class for itself. We did this. So Karl Marx also believed that before him the socialism was obviously not scientific. Why? Because he considered his methods to be scientific, based upon scientific research. So obviously before him it means that there was no scientific viewpoint to bring socialism. If that is clear, Bernstein and Kautsky, they, you can say that German school of democracy ka base they have only developed, or let's say on their writings, German social democracy is based upon currently as well. So understand, right to vote workers have achieved now. They propose that bhai, it means that workers can form the majority, as simple as that. Why do you need to give vote to some Ambani or some Rahul Gandhi? You can bring a chai wala. You can form a majority in the parliament. What do we call this? Parliamentary road to socialism. Who provided this? Bernstein and Kautsky. Then we see a type of socialism. One, Fabianism. It is a British school of socialism based upon Lasky's principles. So we have done Lasky अच्छे से. So we know what Lasky believed in. Understand Fabianism. In Fabianism, we rely upon not the lower class or not the upper class, but the middle class. So, middle class will have the main role in establishing socialism. Fabian word is from ancient Greek order, which meant strike when iron is hot. What does this mean? This means that you cannot bring socialism whenever you want. The social conditions have to be very, very favorable. When social conditions are favorable, then you bring socialism. What should be the favorable social conditions? They will be the conditions when socialism do not sound like utopia. It sounds like common sense. It becomes logical to person. Then only you can do something about it. ठीक है? जब घड़ा बढ़ जाए. So understand this thing, because you have to wait till social conditions become favorable. People get common sense. Obviously, this is not a one day event. It is a continuous process where you have to consistently work towards creating awareness. Who will create this awareness? Middle class will create the awareness. इसलिए मिडिल क्लास का वो मेन रोल. ठीक है. Now, how will they create awareness? What will they do? So what they will do is they will create Fabian societies. These societies will help creating awareness for the socialism, socialist policies. They will make people believe कि भाई see, society is important for you. Society का रोल ही क्या है फिर? If it is not helping you, you are not poor because of you. You are poor because of society and the circumstances that you were born in. They are not created by you. You did not choose to born, get born here. Who chose? Nobody chose for you. Nobody's thinking about you, so you have to stand for yourself. So their strategy is permeation, that is diffusion of socialist ideas. You have to install, जैसे AC install करते हैं, you have to install these socialist ideas in the mind of people. Why do you think West Bengal is currently still in, let's say, communist party? Why was Kerala तो चलो ठीक है, now it is not, but still West Bengal is still there. Why? Poverty. More appeal to the people when you talk about socialist policies. Yeah, I will provide this, I will provide this, state will provide this, state will provide that. ठीक है. State led, they believe in. They want state led economy, because obviously what else can be the state led religion तो कुछ होता नहीं है. Economy बची. And they rely on the middle class. They rely on middle class to influence the legislation. There will be parliament. Middle class is the most affluent society in terms of having power and the numbers that count. They have the required education also. And let's say the lower class people look up to middle class society कि चलो let's think of a time कि हमारे पास भी बैंक पीओ का जॉब हो, etc. Middle class will look upon upper class. Everybody look above your class. Nobody looks down your class कि चलो ऐसे बन जाते हैं. Nobody do. ठीक है. So understand, they are relying upon only middle class to influence the legislation process. So do you see, we see extremes in ideology sometimes. So if one extreme you say is liberalism, then you can say that Fabianism, which belongs to socialism. Socialism में Marxism is one extreme. He wants Marxism, what wants what? Blood, revolution, killing. So if this is one extreme, this is second extreme, and Marxism is a part of, let's say, socialism. तो socialism का one variety, that is Fabianism, is nearest most to liberalism. This is very much obvious. If you know your Indian polity, Indian constitution, you can see that Indian constitution ka part 4, that is the DPSPs, under that we have Fabian principles. But obviously DPSPs are not enforceable. They are not even justiciable. Whereas part 3, the fundamental rights, there we have liberal order and they are enforceable. So we have Fabian principles as well, but they are not enforceable. Liberal wala, we have enforceable mechanism. Okay, but we will see as we do polity ki how some, let's say, your right to education is now in part 3, but it was initially in your part 4. Right to education, state should be working towards providing free education to everybody. This was in DPSP. It is also currently in DPSP, but less than 14 years, your Anganwadi, ठीक है? So sometimes it is good thing that some principles are added upon. As time changes, people ka thinking and thought also changes. So earlier, if some ideas were not very comprehensible or contemplable, they are now. If you want to remember Fabianism, just remember Nehru. ठीक है? So if you remember Nehru, you remember everything about Fabianism. Then we talk about second, guild socialism. To me, it makes the most sense, obviously, for the obvious reasons, as you will also think. So, what does a guild means? So, if you have done ancient history, you know that in ancient history we have seen Chishti. Those were guilds. They were merchant guilds. So, guild is what? Guild is just a WhatsApp group, an association. Now, association can be of capitalist, can be of traders, workers, consumers, lawyers, doctors, engineers, anyone, educators, students. Guild, it is a association, not union. Association. Union has hierarchy. I am the boss, you are the manager, you are the chief secretary. ठीक है? Association. Now, according to the guild socialism, the real interest is obviously economy. That is very much obvious because socialism itself is an economic doctrine, and their main concern, according to them, the main concern of the state should be formulation of economy policies, nothing else. Obviously physical security should be there, but state should be very much concerned about what policies they are forming for economy. So GDH Cole has suggested some measures what we can apply for achieving guild socialism. So he suggested to install functional representation. Now functional is the keyword. Functional, what does it mean? That means, it means that the house should be having, let's say, if the population has 20% engineers, 10% doctors, 2%, let's say, merchants, ठीक है, 5% teachers, तो everybody should get accordingly. So if you are contesting, let's say, Allahabad, so Allahabad se, it does not mean कि Allahabad se only one person will be in the parliament. No. Functional, when we talk about functional, we are talking about multi-member constituencies. एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी से डॉक्टर के लिए अलग आएगा, इंजीनियर के लिए अलग आएगा, मर्चेंट के लिए अलग आएगा, टीचर के लिए डिफरेंट पर्सन विल बी देयर. एंड ऑब्वियसली because multi-member are multiple numbers are coming, members are coming from one constituency, we are not restricting to territorial nature of the, let's say, even our parliament is territorial nature. But what is not your legislative council assembly? You see that there are teacher ka role also even in your urban polity, urban metropolis or any polity. There also teacher also have some share of vote, students also have some share of vote. So we see functional representation there. Then obviously functional representation we are talking about, we should also be talking about functional parliament. That is, you keep one house of the parliament for territorial constituencies. Let's say if this is Ghaziabad, then one person coming from Ghaziabad, one from Allahabad, ठीक है, one from Indore, whatever the constituencies are. These people can be anyone. They can be very very generalist. ठीक है, just having a rough idea कि what are the situations and issues. They are having the command of majority of their constituency. They have the trust of their people in their constituency. ठीक है, he will be the voice of his constituency. But at the same time, let's keep the another house for functional representation. We have to give a house for this. When we give a house for this, obviously our parliament become functional parliament. Here, obviously, same thing. Economic representation will be there. So, capitalist ka interest will also be taken care of because his one member is there. Let's say Ambani is there in the this parliament. So he will forward the notions कि भाई please decrease the corporate taxes, please help the automotive industry. Let's say Mahindra is also there. Meanwhile, workers are also there of each type. Doctors, engineers, everyone is there. So they will make sure कि उनके interests are also taken care of. ठीक है? It sounds very very logical. Third, syndicalism, syndicate socialism. Now, what is syndicate? I hope you have heard this word syndicate when we talk about crime syndicates. When you talk about, let's say, Dawood Ibrahim, you say that he is a chief of a crime syndicate. C company, D company, whatever his company is. Syndicalism, if you have to remember, just remember this, that it is almost as same as dictatorship of proletariats. Proletariats are workers. Just as simple. Dictatorship. What they want to achieve is to establish dominance of worker. How do they do that? They will use union. Understand? We are not talking about union of doctors, union of a no, only one. When we talk about union, we are talking about workers union, nothing else. One kind of union, workers union. If we talk about कि भाई doctor का union, engineer union, we are not talking about union, we are talking about guild. So only worker union and worker union ka dominance of workers we want to achieve. This is what syndicate is. Real interest obviously will be economy. ठीक है, because we are talking about socialism, which is an economic doctrine coming against capitalism, which was an economic doctrine. Thesis, antithesis. War is there between the two ideologies. Obviously, if you are workers, so think of like a taxi or bus drivers or auto drivers. What do they have? They have unions, worker unions. In India also we have Anil Kapoor. ठीक है? What is the name of the movie where he was in workers union? I do not remember the name of the movie. Who was the actress? Sridevi. Sridevi was the capitalist there. Anil Kapoor was the worker there. ठीक है? Apparently they get married. How do Bollywood come? with these stories? I have no idea. If Mark saw these movies, he would die, I guess. Again. Okay, so good thing he's not here anymore. Seriously, if you know all of these ideologies, how stupid these movies sound now. Anil Kapoor, worker union. Sri Devi, the capitalist of the same company. And they are in love. They are against each other, economic terms में. But ठीक है. So I guess कानून अंधा नहीं होता. Love होता है. No other explanation. Then obviously what will be the method? Method will be of Anil Kapoor. Strikes, dange, lockouts, Bharat Bandh, slow work. We will work very slowly ताकि frustrate हो जाए. We want to frustrate the capitalist. के give us our demands, fulfill our demands. ठीक है? Is it even recording? Yes. ठीक है, this has happened to me वैसे पहले. So understand, state का concept. They want a confederation of syndicates. What does that mean? ऐसे समझो. Mumbai will have a worker union, Pune will have a worker union, or ले लो Marathawada will have a worker union. Everyone will have a worker union, even at the smallest place. Now they will be in a hierarchy for whole of Maharashtra. Similarly, Kerala, Trivandrum, ये वो अलाना फलाना वायनाड, UP, Allahabad, Ghaziabad, etc. UP. Then they will be collected together. Confederation of syndicates. ठीक है. So according to them, the president worker होगा, PM worker होगा, CM worker होगा. If you see logically, Fabianism and syndicalism. Syndicalism is one extreme, Fabianism is one extreme. Their middle way, middle path, if you dissect, is guild socialism, which was my favorite, as I said. Here, capitalist ka interest is also being taken care of, worker ka interest is also being taken care of, doctor, engineers, everybody. Why? Functional specialization and functional representation. In Fabianism, we are giving too much power to the state. In syndicalism, we are giving too much power to the workers, which is just a section of society. If we give too much power to the, let's say, capitalist, then it is not socialism, it is capitalism. If capitalist has too much power, capitalism. Worker has too much power, syndicalism. Almost as same as dictatorship of proletariats. If state is directing everything, Fabianism. Middle ways, guild socialism. Golden mean. Who talked about golden means? Aristotle. ठीक है. Now let's talk about the relevance of socialism. Now, why do we talk about the relevance? Why do we say कि भाई relevant? Is it relevant today? So understand why this doubt. Why are you doubting socialism, bhai? Why are you talking about relevance? Why this doubt? Why this query? Relevance question are very favorite topics of UPSC. Earlier they have asked the relevance of SARC. So understand relevance. Communism has collapsed. USSR collapsed 1989. There is no communist Russia anymore. There is no communist China. China is also engaged in trade. It is also capitalist. So at global or level, if we see, there is no more communism. Communism has collapsed. Francis Fukuyama. Francis Fukuyama was the one who gave the doctrine of end of history. He said that there is always a battle between idea 1 and idea 2. There will always be in battle, then there will be one remaining. Let's say idea 2 is remaining. Then uske against mein idea 3 will come, giving the criticism to idea 2. They will fight. ऐसा चलता रहा, in the end only capitalism and communism, when this fight will get over, we will get the winner. So obviously the final winner, if we are getting, there is no more contradiction. Who lost? Communism lost. Who is here? Capitalism. So obviously it means that capitalism or liberalism has won. Now how will history move? History will stop. So this is end of history according to him, Francis Fukuyama. He gave this when USSR collapsed. Now obviously when Cold War ended, even in 1992, our LPG reforms, so we also installed in our polity what doctrine? Doctrine of capitalism पूरा अच्छे से. There is no more briefcase Raj, suitcase Raj, license Raj. Free trade we are trying to achieve. Modi तो भाई in fact is going for ease of doing business. He is trying to establish India as export house. ठीक है, make in India. If you are making in India, it means capitalist, Indian capitalist. Now 1995, World Trade Organization got installed. GATT got converted to World Trade Organization. उसी के साथ it was a symbol of neoliberalism, and neoliberalism, as we have seen, became the hegemonic doctrine. ठीक है, neoliberalism is nothing, capitalism at global scale, installing capitalism at global scale, even in India, where state was directing the economy, state was having too much intervention. This is a phase of globalization, hegemony of one ideology. So do you think there is no more relevance of socialism anymore? Think again. This neoliberal policies are the one, these liberal policies, neoliberal policies, that is rolling back of the state, is the one who made sure inequalities rise. Huge inequality. One person living in Antila and one person living in footpath. You said, you said what? Okay, how will everybody benefit? You said that there will be a dripping down effect, trickle down effect to the bottom. But opposite happened. Everything got concentrated. Sabka wealth is coming to him. Why? Because he's selling shampoo to everyone. Your policies favoring only the rich. Thomas Piketty, also known as modern Marx, he came up with this, that huge inequalities, economic inequalities have emerged in the society, and we see that huge anti-capitalist movements have been rising. Even last year, if we see, even currently, if we see, there are so many protests all around. But in France, France is one of the Western society, liberal order. So in France, we saw yellow vest movement. Yes, last year. What was it about? Find out. Rising prices. Understand? Neoliberalism was all about growth. What is your GDP growth? What is your GDP growth? Nobody was talking about controlling inflation. Nobody talked about controlling inflation. Who talked about controlling inflation? Post Washington Consensus. We have done this. Protests are rising, anti capitalist movements are rising, people are going hungry and weak, inequality is growing. Obviously, this will give rise to what kind of leaders? Demagogic leaders who will make sure कि they will say कि भाई बहुत बुरा हुआ है तुम्हारे साथ, अच्छे दिन आएंगे. And Modi, or let's say your Trump or Xi Jinping, these kind of leaders will emerge. This is very much obvious. Why are they focusing on taking us back to old ways? Because this is the new way, let's say. तो old way क्या हुए? Before this, old way was, let's say, the modern liberalism. वो भी better था. Modern liberalism is welfare state. कार्ल मार्क्स का सबसे बड़ा most biggest contribution of Karl Marx was making liberalism adopt socialist policies, the emergence of welfare state. So relevance lies in making keeping capitalism humane. This was the foremost achievement of Karl Marx. He made sure कि भाई capitalism do not do this child labor was also justified. Everything was justified initially, pleasure and profit. So relevance has not died. This is not end of history. जब तक we see capitalism, socialism will always remain relevant. It will always remain relevant because it will make sure that capitalism remains humane. Capitalism won't talk about your climate change. They do not talk about climate change. People, people are the symbol of socialism. Society, they will talk about climate change and they will keep so much pressure on you. This Greta Thunberg, this small child from Sweden, most affluent society of the planet, Sweden, most affluent society of the planet. They are capitalist society, yet they are incorporating pressure, pressure on the state, world order. कि भाई make sure you see on this. What are you doing? Who is she talking to? Capitalism. ठीक है. So biggest achievement, modern liberalism, welfare state. So if this is clear, we are done with socialism. Socialism is what we see, Fabian, guilt, syndicalism, nothing else. Quite short class. चलो, bye bye.